Justin Bieber just dropped something that's got me completely shook. And honestly, I wasn't prepared for the emotional roller coaster this man just put us all through. We're talking about his surprise album, Swag 2, that literally came out of nowhere on September 5th. And let me tell you, this isn't just another album. This is Justin laying his entire heart on the table for the world to see. Now, before we dive deep into this musical masterpiece, I need you to understand something. This album isn't just about catchy beats and radio-friendly hooks. This is Justin Bieber at his most vulnerable, most authentic self. And honestly, it's kind of beautiful to witness. The man is literally serenading his family through every single track, and I'm here for every second of it. Let's start with the elephant in the room, or should I say the angel in the room, Hailey Bieber. This woman has been through it all with Justin, and on Swag 2, he's basically writing her love letters set to music. The track, I Think You're Special, is where Justin gets real about his feelings for Hailey. And when I heard those lyrics, I literally had to pause and take a moment. He's singing about how there ain't no other love like theirs, and how she's literally the reason he exists. Now that's some heavy stuff right there. I mean, think about it for a second. Here's a guy who's been in the spotlight since he was basically a kid, dealt with more drama than most people see in a lifetime, and he's out here telling the world that his wife is his entire reason for being. That's not just romantic, that's profound. It's like he's saying all the money, all the fame, all the success means absolutely nothing without her by his side. But wait, it gets even better. The song I Do is where Justin basically renews his wedding vows in front of millions of listeners. This man is literally reaffirming his commitment to Hailey through music. And honestly, it's given me all the feels. When he sings about how nobody gets to touch her and how she'll always be the one he chooses, you can feel the conviction in his voice. This isn't just a catchy chorus. This is a man making a promise to his wife and letting everyone know he means business. Now let's talk about something that's got me emotional. Their son, Jack Blues Bieber. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how adorable that name is? Jack Blues Bieber. It's got this cool musical vibe to it that's so perfectly Justin and Hailey. And the way Justin talks about this little guy on the album is absolutely melting my heart. The song Mother and You is where Justin gets real about fatherhood. And I'm not gonna lie, I might have teared up a little listening to it. He's crooning about his devotion to Jack and how much of Hailey he sees in his son. Can you imagine how incredible it must feel for Hailey to hear Justin singing about seeing her in their child? It's like he's celebrating not just their son, but the legacy they're creating together. This whole album feels like Justin's way of saying, this is my family, this is what matters to me, and I don't care who knows it. And honestly, I respect that so much. In a world where celebrities often keep their personal lives under wraps, Justin is out here wearing his heart on his sleeve and sharing his most precious moments with all of us. But here's where things get really interesting. This isn't Justin's first rodeo when it comes to making music about his family. His previous album, simply called Swag, which dropped back in July, was already giving us glimpses into his personal life. But Swag 2 takes it to a completely different level. It's like he found his voice as a husband and father and decided to share that journey with the world. Now, I have to be real with you about something. Justin and Hailey have been through some stuff over the past year. The rumor mill has been working overtime, people have been speculating about their marriage, and honestly, it's been pretty brutal to watch from the outside. Social media can be a vicious place, and when you're in the public eye like they are, every little thing gets magnified and twisted. But you know what I love about this album? It's Justin's way of shutting down all that noise. Instead of getting into Twitter feuds or releasing dramatic statements, he's letting his music do the talking. And what his music is saying is loud and clear. We're solid, we're happy, and we're building something beautiful together. The song Love Song is another track that serves as a romantic ode to Hailey, and listening to it, you can't help but feel like you're witnessing something special. This isn't manufactured romance for the sake of selling records. This feels genuine, raw, and real. Justin is not holding back, and that vulnerability is what makes this album so compelling. What really strikes me about all of this is how much Justin has grown as an artist and as a person. Remember when he was that young kid singing Baby and dealing with all the growing pains that came with being thrust into superstardom? Fast forward to now, and we're seeing a completely different Justin Bieber. This is a man who's found his purpose, his family, and his voice, and he's using all of that to create something meaningful. The timing of this album release is also pretty genius if you ask me. September 5th, completely out of nowhere. No big marketing campaign, no months of teasing on social media. Just boom, here's my heart, here's my family, here's what matters to me. There's something beautifully authentic about that approach. It feels like Justin wanted to share these songs when he was ready, not when some marketing team thought it would be most profitable. And can we talk about how this album is probably going to influence other artists? I mean, when someone as big as Justin Bieber puts out music this personal and vulnerable, it sets a tone for the entire industry. It's like he's saying, hey, it's okay to be real. It's okay to share what matters to you, and it's okay to let people see who you really are. The production on these tracks also deserves some recognition. While I can't get into too many specifics without hearing the full album, based on what we know about Justin's recent work, he's been collaborating with some incredible producers who know how to complement his vocal style and emotional delivery. The music serves the message, which is exactly how it should be. What I find most fascinating is how Justin is using his platform to normalize healthy relationships and fatherhood. In a world where toxic masculinity is still way too common, here's one of the biggest pop stars in the world singing about his deep love for his wife and his commitment to being a devoted father. That's the kind of representation we need more of in mainstream music. I also can't help but think about how this album is going to age. These aren't just songs about current feelings, these are musical time capsules. Years from now, Jack Blues is going to be able to listen to these tracks and hear his father singing about the love he had for his family when he was just a baby. That's incredibly powerful when you think about it. The whole Swag series seems to be Justin's way of documenting this chapter of his life, and honestly, I'm here for it. We're witnessing an artist at the peak of his powers, both musically and personally, and he's choosing to share that journey with all of us. It takes courage to be that open, especially when you know every word is going to be analyzed and dissected by millions of people. Looking at the bigger picture, this album represents something larger than just Justin Bieber's personal life. It's about the power of love, family, and commitment in a world that often seems to celebrate the opposite. It's about choosing to build something lasting in an industry that's often focused on what's trending right now. As I wrap up my thoughts on Swag 2, I can't help but feel optimistic about what this means for Justin's future as an artist. When you're creating from a place of genuine happiness and fulfillment, the music just hits different. And if this album is any indication, we're in for some incredible music from Justin Bieber in the years to come. So there you have it. Justin Bieber's Swag 2 isn't just an album, it's a love letter to his family and a masterclass in using your platform to share what really matters. Whether you're a longtime believer or someone who's just discovering his music, this album is definitely worth your time, because at the end of the day, we could all use a little more love and authenticity in our lives, and Justin Bieber is serving it up in spades. The song's title alone, Mother and You, is so telling. He's intertwining his love for Hailey with his love for their child. It's not just a song for my son. It's a song about the beautiful connection between all three of them. The concept, as the article puts it, is about him seeing Hailey and Jack. And that is one of the most profound experiences a parent can have. It's that moment you look at your child and you see your partner smile, or their eyes, or the way they laugh, and your heart just melts. It's like seeing the person you love most in the world reborn in this tiny human that you created together. For Justin to capture that feeling in a song, that marks a whole new era of his artistry. We've seen pop star Bieber, we've seen troubled Bieber, we've seen redeemed Bieber, we've seen husband Bieber. This is the first time we are truly seeing Father Bieber, and it's clear that this role has transformed him. The song is a testament to that devotion, to this new all-encompassing love that has entered his life. It's a tribute to Hailey as a mother and to Jack as the embodiment of their love. I haven't even heard the full song, but I can already feel the weight and the beauty of it. And the name, Jack Blues Bieber. I love it. It's classic, it's strong. The blues part is so interesting. Is it a nod to the music genre that has influenced so much of modern pop? A nod to a feeling, an emotion? Or maybe it just sounded cool? Either way, it's unique and it's theirs. It's the name of the next generation of the Bieber family. So when you put it all together, you see the full picture. Swag was the defense. It was the album that had to be made to endure the storm. It was about survival. But Swag 2, this is about what they were surviving for. This is the why they fought through the rumors, why they held on so tight. The answer is right here in these songs. The answer is their unbreakable bond and the family they've built in private, away from the prying eyes of the world. This album isn't for us. Not really. It feels like we're just being allowed to listen in on a private conversation. We're reading pages from his personal diary. He shut down all the outside noise and focused entirely on his inner world, which is now occupied by these two people, Hailey and Jack. And the result is the most authentic, heartfelt, and in my opinion, important music of his career. It's a masterclass in using your platform to tell your own story in your own time, on your own terms. I'm genuinely so happy for them, to see him channel all that energy, which could have easily turned into bitterness or anger at the world, and instead turn it into pure, unadulterated love and creativity. That's maturity. That's growth. That's a man who knows exactly what's important in his life. He's not just a pop star anymore. He's a husband and a father.